Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be touching on the highly controversial topic right now of Brene Brown saying that she's no longer going to post her podcast episodes on Spotify because of the Joe Rogan controversy. So I'm going to deep dive that. But before we get started, if you're new to my work, I teach you how to reprogram your subconscious mind. And that's why this topic is so relevant. What I want you to understand is our programming and conditioning, and that if you fall into unconscious patterns and behaviors and go on autopilot, you don't understand that you become a puppet of this society. That's what I want to help you understand, and to open your eyes and open your awareness. So the big controversy that's going on, if you're not familiar with Joe Rogan, he started Fear Factor decades ago, and he's super into UFC, and he signed a 3-year deal with Spotify for $100 million to host his podcast on their platform only. The thing about Joe is he's very transparent, he's vulnerable, he's a little bit off the wall for people, but he brings guests on from all sides to have honest conversations, debate, challenge each other. So he's not one-sided. He's not like a news station, right? CNN wants to only show their beliefs and their point of view. Joe Rogan brings people to the table and has real, honest, vulnerable conversations, which is what Brene Brown is all about, right? Vulnerability. And if you read her podcast description, it literally says that she wants to have conversations with people, that humanity is about connection and having those conversations that challenge your beliefs. And I think one of her lines even says that may even tick her off. Brene, this is a prime example, a prime opportunity for you to show up to the plate, for you to stand up. And if you feel so firmly that Joe Rogan is providing, quote, misinformation about what's being in the media mainstream about the past 2 years, what's going on, if you feel so strongly that he's providing misinformation, is this not your opportunity to go on and have this conversation and to be vulnerable and have that connection and challenging viewpoints? It is her prime opportunity to show up. And instead, she's actually being a rather hypocrite. Brene Brown has decided she also has a podcast strictly on the Spotify platform, and she has pulled away, saying she's no longer going to post due to this controversial stuff with Joe Rogan on Spotify. And then I even saw an article that Meghan Markle and Harry are telling Spotify, hey, you need to pull this guy. Time out. Let's go back to the First Amendment from the U.S. Constitution. That First Amendment states we all have freedom of speech. So what's really going on here are those, quote, powerful individuals are wanting to censor information that we receive. And Joe Rogan has somewhere around approximately 11 million downloads per episode. So the fact is that this guy with a huge following, a huge platform, is providing information that doesn't align with their beliefs, and they want to censor it, they want to take it down, they're boycotting it. Humanity, this is your opportunity. You have got to stand up and see what's really going on, to really understand our culture and our societal conditioning and programming and beliefs. You are being censored real information, and whether it's this controversial healthcare thing, what's going on these last 2 years, or other information, I want you to understand that you have been programmed and conditioned into limitation, into this fear-based society. And I want you to know there's so much more available to you and for you. And until we stand up and we speak out and we stop allowing the censorship, nothing in our world is going to change. Just like what's going on in Canada right now with this freedom convoy. Thank you for these 100,000 truckers showing up to say, hey, what's going on right now? This is not okay. This is not normal, and this is not right. And that's what we need to do. We need to protect what our founding fathers wanted for us, which is the freedom of speech, and not to boycott because somebody's beliefs don't align with yours. If you truly feel that way, then you need to show up to the platform, right? Brene. You need to show up to your podcast and you need to voice your opinion and your beliefs so that, quote, both sides can be fairly represented. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention. This is a perfect opportunity for a current event to be shown to our awareness of what censorship and programming from our society really looks like. Again, if you're new to my work, visit my website, heatherhakes.com, and check out my free video training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind so that you can get out of limitation and into unlimited possibilities. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop. And I want to ask you, how do you feel about this controversy? Do you want these two to come to the table and have an open, vulnerable conversation? If so, comment below to Brene or to Joe that we want to see them have an open and vulnerable conversation. Thanks for watching today's video. I'll catch you on the next one.